Hello everyone, this is Elite Camara Woman with you. Skibidi Toilet is going through a rough patch. The Boom channel has been acting very strangely lately. The reason for all this is Invisible Narratives, whose common name is Invis. Most of you will already know them, as they are the main players in everything that's happening with Skibidi Toilet. But first, let's delve deeper into the issue to fully understand what's going on. Invisible Narratives is the new owner of the rights, licenses, and expansions for the Skibidi Toilet franchise. That's right, although we know that Boom is the creator, this company has now become the owner of everything. So to speak, they have taken charge of leading the global market for Skibidi Toilet products, such as clothing, accessories, household items, and more. As I said, they also own all the rights associated with Boom's channel, creators of the new Skibidi Toilet series, Skibidi Emergency, and are also in charge of the movie and television series of the same name. Although in some ways this could be seen as something good for the series, the truth is far from it. Lately Skibidi Toilet has brought nothing but confusion and disunity to the community. The purpose behind all of this may be quite simple, and we could say that Invis does not understand the essence of Skibidi Toilet. First, there is the wide variety of low-quality products related to Skibidi Toilet, which as you might guess have not attracted much attention. The designs of the characters used for these products have been a major topic of discussion even now, but since you already know about that, there is no point in filling this up with that issue. Getting to the main point, everything started with a live broadcast that Boom was supposed to hold some time ago, specifically a few days before the release of Skibidi Emergency. As you can imagine, this surprised the entire community since nobody had any idea what the live stream was for. At first people thought he would reveal something very important, possibly even the release of Skibidi Toilet 80. In that live stream we saw various battle scenes from different parts of the series. A few days later the new series came out. According to what was assumed, Boom was the executive director, not the animator in charge of the visual production. Since the new series was being created in Unreal Engine instead of Source Filmmaker, the project received very little support since the majority criticized Skibidi Emergency for not keeping the original spirit of Skibidi Toilet. Its concept had many plot holes, and the main idea around the secret agent did not make much sense. Despite possibly having high potential, it needs to fix a lot of issues to be better understood. Since it came out unexpectedly and without clear purpose, it felt out of place. The backlash was so intense that it caused a conflict in Boom's server, leading to it being shut down for a week. However, even though those 7 days have passed, it still remains closed, which is obviously due to the recent increase in complaints. On Boom's channel, new material would be uploaded that is leaving a lot to talk about regarding the meaningless management that the creator's channel currently has. First, with a compilation of the episodes of the series, so that in the long version of the video they show us at the end a small context about the situation. Along with that, a short was uploaded whose title says it is everything we need to know about Skibidi Toilet, which in my opinion is mostly a vague explanation where they did not even really watch the series. The point is so exaggerated that they come out saying that Titan TV became the leader of the Alliance. That completely ruins what Boom said about the Alliance not having a specific leader. And although you might think this is related to the Emergency series, let me tell you that it is not. This is directly related to the original series. And the question here is to fuck Boom the one doing all of this? The answer obviously is a big no. We know that Boom would not upload a video unless it was really necessary, like a Skibidi Toilet episode or its short version. The reason behind these videos is Invisible Narratives. Even though it might not seem like it, at the beginning of the video I mentioned that they own all the rights to Skibidi Toilet, including Boom's channel. But what does all this mean? Does Invis aim to improve the series and make Boom's channel go deeper into the story? Does it want Skibidi Emergency to show us something new that captures the attention of the entire community? Because right now we have seen the complete opposite. Skibidi Toilet products keep a low quality, even in some that are just terrible. Skibidi Emergency has potential, but it needs improvement. And they are using Boom's channel to publish videos that honestly do not make much sense, although we can except that they uploaded the compilation from Skibidi Toilet 1 to Skibidi Toilet 38 because that was missing. Having the resources they could have refined those episodes by uploading them in long video format, which would have attracted more attention. There is no need to mention the level of ignorance shown in that short they uploaded, calling it everything we needed to know when they do not even know what they are talking about. Although I know my attitude may be a bit annoying, we have to understand that Skibidi Toilet is drifting away from what it truly is. First, with the release of Skibidi Toilet 79 Part 3 with its low quality along with the full episode, which does not differ much from its part number 3, so that now we end up with this. release. It may be that the original series episodes are what keep Boom's channel alive, since they're basically the core of all Skibidi Toilet, especially now that we're getting closer to episode 80 of the series, but I think we all agree that we hope its release takes a while. The first time I actually want an episode to take long to come out, just to show how the series state currently is, but anyway, let's continue. Invis has the capability to improve Skibidi Toilet to a very good extent. They could have given Boom enough support to make it more expansive, something Boom was already doing on his own with all the brand collaborations. But from now on, the community's anger shouldn't be directed at Boom, but at Invisible Narratives. They control his channel, they may even own the rights to his Discord and Instagram accounts. Although at the moment we don't have all the information on this matter. The most likely assumption about why Skibidi Toilet 79 after episode number 2 had that level of quality is because Invis rushed Boom for its release, which makes a lot of sense, since many people believed one animator's statement that the community was the one that pressured Boom, which would make some sense if it hadn't been for the fact that the one who said all that wasn't Boom, but one animator, who was just expressing an opinion rather than confirming the real reason for the rushed release of the episodes. Sadly, the confusion in the Skibidi Toilet community has led to meaningless hate just to find someone to blame, but the reason behind all this is that now our only hopes lie with Invisible Narratives. Boom is still part of them and will likely continue working mainly on animating the original episodes, probably collaborating with a team that we can only hope is well managed. Although it may not seem like it, there could actually be ways for Invis to improve Skibidi Toilet's format if what they're aiming for is to upload more content besides the original series and Skibidi Emergency. The most straightforward thing to do first would be to maintain a more organized release schedule for both series, increasing their quality if possible, but focusing more on the concepts. For the original one, I imagine they'll continue following Boom's usual script, so there's no problem there, but for Emergency they could definitely improve it and fix its flaws. As for the content separate from the Skibidi Toilet animations, that could be handled in a more creative way. Without making the channel look like just another Skibidi Toilet YouTuber, they could help upload the next compilation, from season 13 to 19, and once that's up, follow it with the 14 to 26 season compilation, adding the proper subtitles, which could actually reveal a lot of interesting details that would really contribute to the series lore. On the other hand, if they also want to include that, talking about the original series format as content creators, they could do that through short videos instead, mainly because doing it in long video format doesn't make much sense and would just flood the channel with mixed content. Using short videos could help give hints about upcoming episodes, future collaborations, information, products, giveaways, prizes, and so on, without going overboard of course. In fact, they could connect this with Boom's own Instagram, or even by creating a secondary channel where they could upload long-format content and reveal details not many people know. It's obvious that their management could help a lot with Skibidi Toilet's expansion, but it really depends on what choices they make. Boom might contribute to some decisions, but not as much as before, where the movie would be aware of the most important things. Since Boom is no longer the full owner, some rushed decisions could be made that might ruin the project for the fans of the series. Everything may seem fine to some people with what I mentioned before, but truthfully, with the pace Skibidi Toilet is currently going, hopes for improvement are getting smaller. In fact, the last thing people are asking for is that episode 80 not be ruined. If we end up getting something similar to Emergency or Skibidi Toilet 79 with this episode, the series will definitely fall into a probable decline that Boom might no longer be able to fix. The best we can hope for right now is that Invis can fully understand the essence of Skibidi Toilet, that they see the series the same way Boom does, with the same eyes that the community has seen it with since its creation. The answer to the question in the video's title is yes. Invis is bringing Skibidi Toilet down, but they can still improve. The intentions may be obvious, and you probably already know what I mean. As a community, the only thing we can do is wait, give time some time, and hope everything changes. As Titan Speakerman said in episode 79, take your time, don't rush. Before ending the video, this might not reach many people since it's the first one on the channel. I like Skibidi Toilet and admire Elite Cameraman. It's sad to know he no longer uploads Skibidi Toilet content. I thought this was a way to show my admiration for him by creating my own version of his character, which could be seen as his other half. I hope I can please all of you. I'll try to upload content frequently depending on how the channel goes and how much time I can dedicate to making videos. This is Elite Camara Woman signing off, and I hope to see you all again in the next video.